Hi, I'm Simon Rushton and this is Taxi Chronicles Podcast. On this podcast, we spontaneously interview unsuspecting passengers with their permission, allowing them to share their intimate life stories and concerns. As our slogan states, real riders, real stories. Some riders prefer to be anonymous, while others ask me to tell their story later on. Either way, there are all genuine 5 to 10 minutes stories, so sit back and enjoy this episode. Morning. We have a semi-couple in the car. I don't think they're meant to be together, to be honest, but let's just call them Jack and Jill. Yes, Jill is in the fashion industry and Jack is in the football industry. So the questions will be mix and match because we'll be throwing them both at them. So one answer will be about fashion, the other answer will be about football. So first of all, what motivated you to get into the industry that you're in? Let's throw that at Jill first.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, I'm not from London, so I moved to London like 4 years ago, studying fashion to try and get out of Swansea.
Yeah.
And
Loud. Yeah.
okay. I think just like wanting to do something different and like being from somewhere where like there's not a lot of like creative industry, like you go in search for that. So like that's how I've like ended up in London and ended up in like the fashion and creative like world, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah.
What motivated you to? You could have come to London and do anything. Why fashion?
I feel like I just always had like a natural flair for it. Like that sounds a bit cringe, but it was always the thing that my friends came to me for like fashion advice. I was always like shopping for other people. I was always like doing like styling jobs on the side of like other jobs and stuff like that and working for different magazines. So I feel like that's how I just ended up like falling into what I do now.
Okay,
yeah.
That's interesting. And Jack, football. What made you get into football?
Well, I've been playing football since I was a kid. You know, I grew up in football surrounding. My dad used to play football as well, so I think it's just like the genes. It runs in the blood. So
Okay.
yeah, I just I developed the love for football from a young age, very young age, and I've played in so many different countries actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're from Africa originally, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what countries have you played in?
Played in Spain, Norway, in Italy. I've played in the US. I've played here in England as well.
Okay.
I've played in Japan and Thailand.
You really roamed around. It's all for the same team?
Not for the same team, no. Different teams.
So you're getting bought, is it right? I don't know too much about football. You buy players, so people are buying you and putting you on their team.
I have an agent, you know. Some clubs have signed for a year, 2 years, and I've moved on to different countries and signed for. I've never done more than a 3 years contract. I've never played for a club for more than 3 years.
But you look relatively young. You're about mid-20s?
Late 20s.
Okay, well you're doing it good.
Yeah.
You're doing good, you know,
Late
still.
20s.
Mm-hmm. What's your most preferred country you played for?
I would say here in England.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple of 2 years ago, I was on trial for United. So
Man United, that
yes.
is. Okay.
I was in Manchester for 2 months, and even though it didn't work out good, but yeah, it was a good experience.
Yeah, well, it worked out good in the sense you got experience. It just didn't work out as good as you would like it to have worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so back over to Jill. What's it like? This is one of the first time I have to do a mix interview in this respect. So what's it like working in the fashion industry in London?
Awful.
Awful, why?
Because you get paid to do a lot of hard work. Well, you get paid nothing to do a lot of hard work, but I suppose it's like that in any industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you start at the bottom and you get paid under London living wage to basically like slave your days away.
Mm-hmm.
Start at 8, finish at 8. If that's the way the day goes, that's the way the day goes, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't get paid for it.
But you're learning a lot though.
Yeah, it's just when is it going to pay off? Because like fashion money doesn't come until you get high, and there's a lot of people that are just like that you would think that would make a lot of money, like magazine editors and stylists that work with like great celebrities and stuff, but they don't make anything. So everybody has like a side hustle. So I did start a company last year.
What's that side hustle? What's your side hustle?
It's still like a clothing business, but it's like a creative community clothing business. So like we make different like customized pieces for different people, and
So you're on Instagram and YouTube and stuff.
well, yeah, we're on Instagram, and we basically like try and like run events in London and like make parties for like people in the underground music scene,
Okay.
and like support them and give them like a place to perform and like a good environment and like a free show basically.
Do you want to pump your handle?
Yeah, it's at 411 Silks.
Okay.
Check out our new website as well. I just finished it the other day.
So it's a team of you on that.
It's actually me and my ex-boyfriend that run it together.
Okay. Well.
But we're friends, so we started the company together, so you know, it's all good.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
So over to Jack now.
Yes.
So what have you learnt from your experience in football that you wish you knew when you started?
Well, the problem in football is always the agents you meet.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
saying the agent's a problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
agents. Sometimes you meet some agents, they just want to get money out from you. Some agents just want money. They'll promise you, oh yeah, they have like a club for you and stuff. So some agents will come up, oh, you have to pay for a sign-up fee, you know. So, but to me, personally, you don't get to pay to play football, because you get some agents where they want you to pay to come for the training sessions before they can offer you
So they're trying to make money from you at the start.
trials. Yeah.
And you could do a training session in the park,
Yeah.
in other words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But some they'll promise you, they've got a couple of good clubs that they can send you to, but you need to come to the training sessions and you need to pay for this, and you pay for sign-up fees and all of that shit. But really and truly, you don't need to pay any of these people, because at the end of the day, they are looking for a club for you. So if they don't get you a decent club to sign for, then they can't get paid, because it's through you that they get better money. So if you get a decent club for a player, and if they're good enough, you get them a decent club, then that's where you can get your wages from. You don't try and dupe players to get little money from them, like 100, 150 pounds, 200 pounds. That's bullshit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you meet a lot of agents like that. They just want to get money off you, but you meet some decent real agents that they would take you actually to a club for trials, and if you're good enough, you sign for that club and they get you a decent deal, and both of you are happy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there many agents out there?
There are a lot of agents, but not good ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're lucky enough to fall on a good agent, then yeah. But most of the agents out there, they just want money off you.
Is it something, obviously I don't know how long a football career is, that's something that you would get into later on? Because you speak with passion about it. So if you can relate to what the player needs, then you're already at an angle where you can say to the player, listen, I've been in your boots. This is what you really need.
Yeah.
And then so every team you played for, you make a connection with the manager, and you keep networking, And then when you got these younger players come up, you can just say, listen, I've got this player here, I'll send you a video of him, tell me what you think. If you like him, then we'll talk.
Yeah, definitely. It's important to make connections with the clubs that you're going for, that you've played for, you know. Because at the end of the day, towards the end of your career, when you can't play anymore, it's something that you can help other kids, you know, or other young players to get into, you know.
There's a TV show with The Rock, TV series, where he does the same.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Things like that. So, Jill, 411. What have you learnt that you wish you had knew prior to starting in the fashion industry?
It's who you know, not what you know. But I feel like everybody kind of knows that now, especially with like the way the country's going with COVID and stuff. Job security is at like, I don't know, I feel like everybody is currently scared. So having like the connections and the people is way more valuable to you to be able to use if things go wrong or you need to start making like a second income. I feel like going to the events and meeting the people and like making that effort. I wish I had like done a bit more of it when I first came, but when I first came I think I was so like dazzled by like London and just being here and being free and like being 18 and just going out and like having fun. I was just like living my best life really. But
how long you been in London?
This is my 5th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have plans to go back?
No, I have plans to move on.
Move on to where? New York? Paris?
Yeah, maybe Antwerp. I like Antwerp a lot.
Antwerp?
Yeah, it's in Belgium.
Really? Why Antwerp?
It's got beautiful architecture and it's just got like the right mix of like city life with like a relaxed feeling to it. Everybody there's really nice and kind. And
you speak their language?
No, but I'll have to learn it.
No, I like that spirit.
Yeah, I mean my first language is Welsh because I'm from Wales, so I'm open to being able to learn more languages.
What part of Wales are you from? I used to work in Wales.
From Swansea.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've been down there. I went to see the mines.
Best beaches ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the mines.
Yeah, I went to see the mines and we built an Asda off that road that goes from London into Wales.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I know the Asda.
You know the Asda, yeah. It was interesting, very, very interesting. This was many years ago. Yeah. So yeah, you're looking at one of the site management team that built it.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
what about you? How did you end up being a Bolt driver?
Well, we've got 2 minutes now, and I have to end the credits. Yes. Yeah. So, thanks a lot for your input today.
You're welcome.
And I hope all goes well in the football and fashion industry for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We hoped you liked that episode. Keeping in mind, we never know who we're going to interview. We post twice a day, 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. GMT. Have you ever considered the future economies to invest in? Why not listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories? Considering Africa has the fastest growing economies and population on Earth and has done for many years, it holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. We publish twice a week, Tuesday with a guest investor and Fridays talking about investment, politics and history, providing a clear understanding for any potential investor.